Hi, I'm Richard Kim, and this is my case presentation of Mount Vernon Fire Insurance Company versus Busby, which is referenced in Casey 1300 Battery, because this case emphasizes an important point of the tort of battery, which is that actual direct physical contact of one person's body to another person's body is not required for the physical touching element of the tort of battery. First, let's look at the facts of the case, which are tragic. A young woman, Roberta Busby, who worked at a sports bar, was attacked by Rhiannon Odom, who doused Miss Busby with gasoline and set her on fire, causing burns over 40% of her body. Roberta Busby worked for Oxnard Hospitality Enterprise, Inc., who had an insurance carrier, Mount Vernon Fire Insurance Company, who unfortunately tried to get out of paying out by seeking a declaratory judgment, asserting that they had no duty to indemnify. Why? Because of an exclusion clause in the insurance policy, which excluded claims that involved assault or battery. And the key term here was physical contact, and the key question was there battery, was there physical contact? So going from the facts to IRAC, issue, rule, analysis, conclusion. First, issue. Does the tort of battery require actual direct body-to-body physical touching between one person and another person? Rule. In this case, Mount Vernon Fire Insurance Company versus Busby, the court summarized the controlling rule. Battery generally is not limited to direct body-to-body contact. The court cited primarily the restatement second of torts, which indicates that contact with another person's body is not required. A person is liable for battery if the person throws a substance such as water upon the other person. So, throwing a liquid at another person may constitute battery. The court applied two analogous cases to Ms. Busby's case. The first analogous case was Century Transit Systems, Inc. In this case, a company's employee hit demonstrators with a flashlight. This was considered to be battery, even though there was no direct body-to-body contact. The second analogous case was Inter-Insurance Exchange versus Lopez, which involved a three-car collision. Car A hit Car B, which then hit the vehicle of the insured person who suffered bodily injury. So the question was there bodily contact? And the answer was yes. So even though Car A did not directly hit the insured person's vehicle, this was still considered to be bodily contact. Now, applying these rules and analogous cases to the current case that we're discussing, Mount Vernon Fire Insurance Company versus Busby, the court concluded that striking a person through an intermediary object such as a flashlight or a liquid like water or gasoline does qualify as physical contact for the purposes of battery, which leads to the conclusion. 1. The tort of battery does not require actual direct body-to-body physical touching between one person and another person. 2. Dousing a person with gasoline and setting her on fire qualifies as physical contact. And 3. This was battery, which means, unfortunately for Ms. Busby, that the insurance carrier was able to get out of paying out under the exclusion clause.